Professor Ian Brown will supervise research. Scientists from 8 main British laboratories unite their strengths to develop new ways of fighting bird flu. The consortium has received £1.5 million to develop strategies to combat recent H5N1 strain epidemics causing a serious illness, and in birds. This version of the bird flu has hardly struck the poultry industry, with applied interior housing networks. Although the risk for humans is low, in 2021, there was a confirmed human case of the strain in the southwest of England. There are now more than 120 epidemics in breeding poultry and wild bird populations. The avian influenza epidemic this winter is the largest and longest in the United Kingdom. Scientists do not yet fully understand why these epidemics were worse than in previous years. H5N1 was identified for the first time in southern China in 1996 in domestic savage. The World Health Organization claims that, between 2003 and March 2022, there were 864 cases of and 456 S from a human infection, H5N1 in 18 countries. The new British consortium will examine the necessary measures to prevent future influenza spills with pandemic potential in humans. The £1.5 million is allocated over a year. Researchers will also be responsible for discovering why the current tension of the virus has led to a longer epidemic and why certain birds, such as ducks, resist certain strains. They will examine how the gaps in biosecurity may have allowed the virus to pass wild birds to breeding poultry. Globally, bird flu vaccines in people are developing in case a more aggressive strain jumps from poultry in the human population. The British consortium will not be involved in the development of human vaccines. But the best animal virologist in the government, Professor Ian Brown, Chief of Virology of the Animal and Plant Health Agency, who leads the consortium, told BBC News successful humans. The story continues. They change on an almost continuous basis. The concern is that we want to make sure that they do not turn into a more contagious form for humans. It doesn't look plausible right now, but we have to be vigilant. Watchdog of Public Spending, the National Audit Office, said last week that the poor state of the main laboratory of APHA in Weybridge could undermine the fight against animal diseases such as bird flu, and that the delays in its reconstruction could limit the Th.